What's up, sexies? Happy hump day. Man, had some issues with my phone the last couple days. Getting it all back together now that I got audio. To all my friends that I've talked to, if I overlap anything from that small cut yesterday, forgive me. But, happy Independence Day to everybody stateside. Celebrating 2 centuries, 4 decades in a year. Hope everybody maintain their fingers. But I digress. This is just going to be a Wednesday rant, as I've been with family and the loss and otherwise, trying to keep everything together, put everything back together. I haven't really brought any subjects to light, so I just wanted to touch on true kings and queens. And, true kings and queens, these aren't people who are impressed by status, wealth, anything that you have in this life. These are people who are impressed by your integrity, your character, your generosity, your humility. Because we all know these days get dark, but it's hard to walk amongst civilization anymore when you find so many faults within people. Not to be judgmental, but just them of themselves. And the relationship question has come up with me and a lot of people that I've talked to. It's not about that. The depth is what I search for in people, and I choose to ask questions that I know the answers to. So that way, either you're going to tell me the truth that you don't know, or if you're going to make up a lie about it, it tells me everything I need to know. And it's just these small little things that get you to the next step. And my life isn't sweet and harmonious, nor has it ever been. It's not written of a childhood's dream book, if you would, but it tastes more of folly and bewilderment, of madness and of dream. And that's the basis of people who no longer wish to lie to themselves about their life, about the things they've been through, about facing the trials and tribulations that they've put amongst themselves. And we found ourselves in hell. That's the truth. We found out who we were there, what we had become. And it takes a resilient soul to look into the pain and the heartache and somehow manage to triumph over it, to climb from the depths and bring yourself back to reality, where your nightmares exist, to try to turn them into dreams. And as much as I hate to say this, some people, like I said, dream with drugs, and it's hard for realities to set in. I go through here and past, whatever the case may be, and you see a lot of men and women who put themselves even before their children when it comes specifically to drugs. That high is maybe more important than making sure that their children are happy. Meaning is you don't spend enough time with them and more of yourself, where you search for the next sugar daddy or you search for the next score, not truly raising children in the light, being a true noble king and queen to yourself and to them. But, as it is and as it stands, we're raising a generation of children who must recover from their childhoods as they become adults, who have to relearn everything that they were actually never taught, be it by the education system or their parents. And this is a sad day. If honestly we could teach every 8-year-old in the world the art of meditation, we could rid the world of violence within a generation. But that would require action. That would require people to think more of themselves, to put down problems, to accept where they've come from to where they are, and to better themselves, to move forward, to want to re-educate the world on something more important than themselves. But these true kings and queens understand this. I love it when I go through the group and I see you girls complimenting each other, talking about each other in good fashion. We've got some seeds here and there, but that's neither here nor there. I don't set out to seek and destroy anyone. You know, the biggest reason for people to upset and disappoint each other is jealousy, is, misunderstanding, is misery. As we all know, misery loves company. So they desire you to be as miserable as they are, and that's why they act the way they do. You take it or leave it. It is what it is. But, as we go through this transition, through this journey, life is more than half over before we ever realize what it truly is or what it truly means to us. And that's, again, a downfall. As children, we grew up, they ask us, what do you want to be when you grow up? And we tell them, yeah, I want to be a doctor, a firefighter, a princess. This is a problem with asking children what they want to be when they grow up, because their mindset is, who do I want to work for? Instead of asking them any more a day what they want to be when they grow up, try asking them what they would change about this world. That changes the conversation entirely to maybe the fact of, what do I need to learn to accomplish this goal within my life? What do I need to do to get to that next level? Instead of trying to achieve one thing and plateauing to where it leads us back down the roads of misery and complacency and everything else within this journey. You got to be up and be active. Those people who sit at home and wallow around, laying in bed all day or at the house all day, if you have a disability, it's one thing, but it's still one thing to get out, to absorb some sun, to be yourself, to enjoy what this world has to offer you, to see the beauty or even the history laying around. It doesn't cost anything, but if you don't, it could cost you your whole world, your happiness, your life as you know it. Because, like I said, we don't ever work hard anymore. We don't work hard enough at the things we truly desire, and then we turn down to keep everyone else happy. It's a sad truth, sad reality. But, you win some, you lose some. But that's, the biggest thing. You see all these people that walk around here who are doing this or doing that and consider themselves kings or queens because of what they possess, knowing they ain't even got enough character to carry what would be a king or a queen title. They don't have enough depth to even achieve what greatness would be considered throughout the history books. Like I said, your reputation doesn't precede you after death unless your character was massive within this life. Much love, guys. Y'all stay up and stay beautiful. Get outside. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your children again. Stop letting YouTube teach your kids. Stop letting tablets ruin their minds. The greatest tragedy growing up as an adult is the loss of imagination. As we were a kid, we dreamed of everything in the world that we wanted, that we could have, that we could achieve. And at some point we gave up on ourselves because of something someone else said or because we felt we couldn't do it. Our mind was our limitation. And now, imagination is nothing but a misuse of worry. Because all you imagine anymore is your problems. All you worry about with your imagination anymore is your problems. Love you guys. Y'all stay up, stay beautiful. And as always, see you around.